Welcome to the Sleazy Podcast, the podcast about anything and everything, but mostly TV and movies. And now it's time to get sleazy.
It's time. It's time for spooky season, right?
Fantastic.
Ah, man, I fucking love this time of the year.
Let's fucking go.
Yep. LFG.
Okay.
For the Christian audience listening.
God hates you.
Let's fudge and go.
Let's freaking go.
Yeah, guys.
I'm watching the Turning Point Super Bowl halftime show.
Loser. Loser.
Mom says I'm not allowed to watch that bunny guy. Mother.
He's not American.
Mother.
There's some changes around here, Mother.
All right, welcome back, everybody. This is episode 217 of the world-renowned Sleazy Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Sleazy, and I am, as always, I'm just joined by the one, the only, Mr. PBS.
Howdy.
It's always howdy. There's never anything different, like, fuck you. Or, hey, how you doing? And then, of course, we've got the one, the only, the Pitbull, Robzilla.
Hello.
You know, if you're listening or watching this show, what more could you ask for than two one and onlys, you know? Like, you guys are both so unique.
Got that right.
Like, I mean, I think the proof is in the pudding that, you know.
How many fat white guys with mild autism
Right.
are out there doing podcasts right now?
I was just getting ready to say, I think the proof is in the pudding that this show's sponsored by Tylenol at some point.
Extra strength.
Yeah.
Extra strength.
Did your mother give you Tylenol after you were, got the snipping?
Yeah, get that
Circumcised.
double dosage, yeah.
Circumcised, you know.
So make sure you really get that.
Is that like the next thing they're going to try to do? Like, circumcision is terrible. I mean, I've heard of people, there's this big push for that. But is it going to make the mainstream now, you know? Well, I've heard studies.
It's the circumcision.
Like I said, I love this time of year.
We're living in a horror movie right now.
I know. It's something, man. It's something. And like you just read these little things and you're like, oh, that's going to be an issue in a couple months. That's going to be an issue.
Mark my words. Mark it down.
Yeah. Oh, man. So, we've got somewhat cool show, I think. We're going to talk about Peacemaker season 2, Robzilla and I. You didn't watch the finale, so I mean, you can't give me your authentic 100% quotes on the season or thoughts on the season. I'll tell you how I feel, of course, but we're not going to spoil anything. Try our best not to say anything that's going to give it away. If you haven't watched it, if you're holding out to just watch it all the way through, some people are like that. Then we're going to...
Godzilla's a big fan of Planet X, I'm told.
Yeah. Then we're going to talk about Monster, the Ed Gein story. Did I say that right? Gein?
Yeah.
Gein? I've heard like people say it 4 different ways now, and I'm like,
why you say it like that?
yeah, like it's Gein. Then we're going to talk about VHS-Halloween, and then we're going to give you our spooky picks for the week. I don't even know what I'm going to pick. I mean,
I had to look through my diary and just get an idea of what to pick.
You've been watching a lot of movies lately?
I've been trying to.
Where do you find the time to watch this shit working 3 jobs?
I sleep 4 hours and I wake up and I'm like, well, might as well watch something.
And for those of you that are listening and not watching, Robzilla has a fitted hat turned backwards, and he came walking down here when we were watching Dario Argento's Tenebra. PBS likes to bring his cultured movies over here, and try to convert me from being an uncultured swine to
Exactly.
a cultured, civilized
Human being.
gentleman. Dynamite movie, by the way.
Man of cinema.
Yes. Well, I mean, I think we're all cinema bros here.
Cinema bros.
You are by far the highest cinephile out of all of us.
He's
though.
a top tier.
Yes,
Top tier.
very top tier. But yeah, so we've got the lights off, and we're having a movie night, and there's all kinds of blood and beautiful brunette women showing their nipples and breasts, and
Getting diced up.
then getting diced up right afterwards. And in comes this guy with this backwards hat, and he's got the beard. The beard is back now. By the way, you grow that beard out quick, buddy.
Thank God.
Yeah, because what was it? Was it the last show or the show before that? You didn't have a beard at all.
Yep.
But I'm like looking and I'm like, God damn, this dude better be careful. He's gonna get snatched up by ICE walking around looking like that.
No habla inglés, por favor.
Show me your papers, buddy.
Yeah, what are you gonna do when they raid your second job there, where all the Mexican people you work with?
I'm gonna hide them.
You're gonna be terrified, aren't you?
Don't take me. I have diabetes.
Yeah.
Rob's gonna be like, I've got a little Harriet Tubman Mexican thing going on here. You don't even know what that's from. What are you laughing?
Doesn't matter.
You uncultured swine.
It is true.
God damn. I just don't know what we're gonna do with you. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself.
Who knows?
I'm just barely scraping by here.
Got that right. We all are these days.
Right? It just, everything fucking sucks now. Like I was telling Rob this the other day. I was like, I don't feel like I'm depressed, but everything just sucks now. Like
Yeah.
things that I used to, get great joy out of, whether it be food or, Pepsi or that, I'm getting some joy out of this Modelo, the official the official beer of the French 75.
I hate to, my go-to excuse whenever I think about, like, am I depressed? Or is it just capitalism? And guess what? It's just capitalism.
And guess what?
Man, it's just, like, everything sucks. And, like, I don't feel like I'm depressed. Like, I'm not, like, laying in bed pouting or anything.
Right.
I'm just, like, nothing just feels the same. It just, something feels off. And then I started seeing TikToks like that. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I sent it to Rob. And Zilla was like, yeah, I feel the same,
Well, we were the millennials, and we were all told in school how great life was going to get.
I know.
Like we were going to have it easier than any generation's ever had it.
That's a fucking lie.
Computers were going to make everything easier and quicker and better.
Oh, yeah.
But instead, it's taking all of our jobs.
And these tech bros, they're spending billions of investment dollars, and pretty much all we're getting out of it is Stephen Hawking Sora videos,
Our electricity prices are skyrocketing. They're using all of our water.
They're supplementing us to pay for all this shit. Like, it is insane, dude. But
Just giving Stephen Hawking videos. We're happy.
they're so fucking good, aren't they?
Hilarious.
Like,
That's been my joy this week is those videos.
it really has. Like, this has really, like, pulled me out of the hole I've been in for, like, several weeks. Like I said, like, I'm not depressed, but nothing is the same, man.
It's nothing fulfilling. It's just like
Nothing's good anymore. Like,
Everything costs too much. Or
yes.
sometimes it actually doesn't cost enough.
Right.
And it sucks because it doesn't cost enough, and it sucks because you're not making enough.
Like, you can
for it to
tell,
pay
like,
for it enough.
food just tastes different. Like, fast food places used to be, like, heavenly good back in the day. And now they're fucking awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I wasn't so goddamn lazy, I would never get fast food. But, every once in a while, it's 7, 8 o'clock at night, and you're like, you haven't eaten dinner, and you're like, I'm not getting on the grill this late at night, or busting out the frying pan to make eggs at 8 o'clock at night. Just going to go grab something quick and regret it, obviously.
like my guts.
But yeah, everything sucks, dude. Like, I feel like newer movies suck. Like, everything feels like it's a letdown anymore.
It's that episode of South Park where I think it's like like everything's shit. Everything sounds like shit and looks like shit.
Yeah. It's insane. But so these Stephen Hawking videos, like they just released like the second version of Sora, which is OpenAI's video creator. You can make short videos with it. You have to have an iPhone and you have to be invited to
I was wondering
to partake in this silliness right now.
Whatever.
Like I would be cranking these out left and right if I'd probably pay the $20 a month for this.
I think that's well worth it.
Yeah. I mean, just to see what you can keep making.
For pure happiness, that's worth $20.
But, I came across these Stephen Hawking videos and come find out it's a whole fucking thing, man. But
it's insane how real some of these look.
Yeah.
Obviously, we all know Stephen Hawking's dead, so we know none of these are real.
Right.
But like you got up there him fighting battle bots at D-Day or whatever. If it was a regular situation, some of these it's hard to tell.
I'm gonna play this real
rolling
quick.
in run 2.
Look at the speed building on that chair. He's locked in.
Pump coming up the wall. Loads it, can't find the
Sideways.
Absolutely.
And Professor Hawking is off after the cheese, keeping a straight line so far. Oh, that's quick. Chair speed increasing. It's the bump. He's airborne.
We need
Full
Chuck to
rotation.
say
He
left.
lands it. The crowd comes. Stephen Hawking's paradox coming in hot.
Oh,
Up to speed makes contact.
Sparks everywhere. Drive forward, full power.
Grindstone trying to.
Case of little Isaac. Stephen, you are not the father.
Oh,
that one right there might take the cake.
I don't know how that one can't be number one.
Yeah, right. Like,
He's running off. Hawking coming forward. He's charging. Oh, big collision. The crowd is on their feet for Stephen Hawking. Winner by knockout.
The arena is holding its breath.
I haven't seen this
Stephen
one.
Hawking rolling up to the edge of history on the 10-meter
Look
platform.
at the control in that chair as he
Into the
tips
dive.
forward.
he's got a swimming cap on. All right, what's number one?
Stephen Hawking. Can't believe my eyes. Wait a minute. He's on top of the cage. No. He's gonna fly.
Oh,
I just think Maury should have been number one. That was the best one.
have you seen the Back to the Future one?
I think I have.
The Back to the Future one. Oh, dude.
Is it where his chair goes 88 miles an hour? I think you might have shared it in the group
I
at
think I
some
did
point.
throw it in there. What's this bear?
I feel a nibble. Let us see who is on the other end. Oh, this one is strong.
Oh, hang on.
I appear to be. Engaging descent. Calculating trajectory. Here's the grab. Real control from Hawking.
And look at this, folks. Professor Stephen Hawking.
Oh,
in that
shit.
jet black
This is
motorized
NASCAR?
chair is pulling even with the 24 car on the back
He's
stretch.
got that thing tuned like a Swiss watch, Buck. I swear it sounds like.
Center. Initiating launch sequence.
Godspeed, Professor.
To understand the universe, you must sometimes leave the ground.
You are large, but not invincible. Physics favors leverage. Settle down, my friend. We have both proven our point.
Oh my God, these things they are just.
I thought it was gonna be like the Revenant, where he gets attacked by the bear.
Yeah.
I still think one of the best. I don't who would have even thought of it, but it's Martin Luther King joining the NWO.
Yeah, that was great.
That was hilarious.
That was great. Oh, here you go.
The Maury one's still like the best one for me.
Oh, where he gets up and runs.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is hilarious, man. It's hilarious. Okay, let's get back on track here. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it?
Oh man,
Super fun.
that's when you go down to the rabbit hole with those.
Oh, I know. You could just watch those, like,
4 hours later, he's still laughing.
yeah,
Your prime brain rot right there.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Fantastic.
oh man. Okay, so Peacemaker season 2. What'd you think, Rob?
They had the addition with Tim Meadows, and that's fantastic.
Tim Meadows is definitely
Dude,
one
he
of
made
my
the
favorite
show.
parts.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
You're in for it, dude. Like, I mean, obviously the a fucking duck attacked me is like prime, that's like the prime moment out of Peacemaker season 2,
Oh,
I feel like.
Why didn't you tell us that he has a meta duck?
Right? Yeah,
It's a fucking eagle.
Now, in the last episode, they go through all the portals and shit. Spoiler alert here.
Okay.
But there's some good Tim Meadows moments in that. But man, what a solid, really, really solid second season for.
Yeah.
I mean, what probably they only expected to get one season out of. I don't think they thought it was going to be as popular as it was. Maybe I'm wrong on that. But man, it's good.
I feel like you need to, in my personal opinion, to watch James Gunn's Superman because there is some stuff in season 2 of Peacemaker where but it,
what are you talking about, Rob? Green Lantern showing up?
Yeah.
That was Rob's excuse for not watching it.
Right. No, Rob, you don't need to watch Superman.
Oh, no.
You just know the characters are in there and they retcon the original ending to season 1.
I like Frank Grillo as well.
Frank Grillo was really good.
Yeah.
He turns into an evil fucking prick towards the end.
Slight spoiler, but he beats the fuck out of Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I'm like, he caved in his fucking, there's no way. He caved in his skull, but he's like,
he
fine.
beat the fuck out of him in that room. And they're like, that one lady opens the door of like, you need me to come back a little later. Like,
we're fine. It's like, okay.
Man, but not only, I mean, it's really good. I mean, your typical James Gunn style film, or it's obviously a show, but he's got the action, the one-liners, the humor that's throughout the whole show, and then there's just heartfelt episodes too.
Yeah,
like James Gunn he knows how to reach out and grab your heart, man. Like that dude he's a gangster when it comes to that.
It's
dude.
still hard for me to watch like Guardians.
I haven't watched Guardians 3 because I mean that one scene was just
Jesus.
It was a little heartbreaking, man. Yeah, tear up a little bit.
I get the passion of SpongeBob.
Man, the ending to episode 9 of Peacemaker, you're like, it's the same thing. You're like, God damn, he just fucking did it again. Like he knows how to hit your emotions, man.
It might have been maybe episode like 2 or 3 with a certain character who's back because he's in a different dimension. Like talking to him, like, man, it's different.
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff, dude. I think it's one of the better shows on this year. I'd put it up there. Honestly, I would put it up there with what was the one Apple show? Severance. Yeah, I would put it up there with Severance. I mean, it's a damn good show, and I mean the acting's phenomenal in it. The camaraderie between the cast is just I mean, you can just tell they all love each other and they get along. But man, it's just a really fun fucking show. And goddamn it, Eagly, man, that's my boy.
I love the of course they have the new intro dance, and they have Eagly dance for like a second. It gets me every time I start laughing. He's like,
it took me a while to the first 2 episodes I was really upset they changed the theme song.
Yeah.
And then, like every episode I just started liking it a little bit more, and now it's in my my saved songs on Spotify. I listen to it like every other day.
Tough fucking years.
I will say in the finale, they overplayed that fucking song like you wouldn't believe. They played it like 4 fucking times. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like, give me a rest here. Like, I get it. You love the fucking song, James.
It's like, don't wear it out now.
I thought the finale, like, you haven't seen the finale, but I thought the finale was kind of, it was a little soft landing, or not really a soft landing, but well, yeah, I'd say it's soft, but
so I'm thinking it does leaves it open for another season then.
No, like I mean, it could end there or it could go on, but if it ends there, it's like, man, it's really fucked up how it ends.
Okay,
but again, that's another thing. They, right before they had the finale, it was like, we don't know if we're gonna do another season 3, and the way they ended, it's like you gotta do another one. I mean, this just can't be the fate that happens here.
So is it like just a coin flip if they decide to do it or not, basically?
I don't know. I think it
depends on if John Cena's acting career takes off or not.
Right. Yeah. Dude, John Cena, he shows some fucking...
he's grown.
Yeah, dude. He shows some chops in this.
Well, even James Gunn said that, too. He's like, from season 1 to now, he's really...
People think like comic book... story or show, and they're like, it's just going to be this big buff John Cena, flexing his muscles and being the stupid guy or whatever. And it's really not. Like, this is a guy that is just dealing with all kinds of mental and emotional problems. And,
Yep.
you know, he's heartbroken because this girl, he loves this girl, but she doesn't really love him back or doesn't lead on that way.
Mhm.
And, you know, he still deals with the trauma from killing his brother as a young guy, and then
Killing his dad.
you know, killing his dad at the end of season 1, and it just keeps fucking adding up on him. And it's a really good watch, man. Like, I mean, you want action? There's a little bit of action in it, obviously, because I mean, you know, it is what it is. There's not that many fight scenes. It doesn't feel like
when it is, it's over the top and it's fun.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's well worth it.
But I mean, there's comedy with the other characters that are in it.
Vigilante.
Who's the other little guy that likes
Judo Master?
Judo Master. He loves fiery Cheetos.
Yeah, Cheetos.
Yeah.
He's always eating them too.
But man, it's just a really solid show, and I would say, like, if I had my way, John Cena would be nominated for an Emmy for Best Actor. Because, I mean, it's not just, like I said, it's not just him being the stupid guy for 9 episodes, or was it 9 episodes or 10?
It's for, what, season 2?
Yeah.
It's 8 episodes.
8 episodes? Yeah, I mean, it's just not him being stupid.
Yeah.
But, man,
there's more depth to him. That's what it is.
There's a scene where, like, he's sitting out in front of this hotel, and he's just smoking a joint and, like, reminiscing about everything. And I'm like, God damn, I want to smoke weed with John Cena. I bet that'd be cool.
There was an interview with James Gunn. He's like, there's no other person who didn't know how to do drugs than John Cena. He's like, they literally had to show him the rip a bong. they said he didn't know. He's like, how you do this? He's like, we got a team of people who can show you.
Yeah, right? I'm sure somebody on that set could go sit down and tell you how to rip the bong.
We'll help you out there, John. And then for the guy who played Judo Master, his name was Rip Jagger as well. His like code name or new name was Rip Jagger. That's hilarious.
I love who's the big guy?
It's his real name is Steve Agee, but it's John. Oh,
it starts with a K, doesn't it?
It's Ekimos
or something like that. I remember the K in it.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He really is, dude. He's
I can carry you around because you're all.
I didn't realize this, but he was in Suicide Squads. He wore the. I mean, he's not in it, but he wore the shark costume for.
Like the suit then.
Yeah.
Dude, still, Sylvester Stallone as King Shark is the best thing ever.
He's great, dude.
Mustache.
I hope we get to see that character come back at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm highly recommending it. I hope people go and watch this. Get an HBO Max account. If you don't have it, watch it. I mean, it's worth the $18 or $19 a month that it is now. Actually, you can probably get it for $9.99, right? And just do the ads.
Yeah, especially even if you never had it and get the free trial or whatever. And plus, there's so many deals now that they get bundled down anymore. So
just go ahead and pirate that show. These
it's
companies
fine.
don't need your money.
No, they don't.
Go ahead and do these illegal things. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like Homeland Security's gonna.
It's only kind of illegal. I mean,
these shows are gonna be outlawed here in another 2 years anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What's gonna be outlawed?
These TV shows.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm. That's not Christian.
It's those old movie pirating, like you wouldn't steal a car. Well, in this economy, I might.
Yeah.
You wouldn't steal an old lady's purse. Well, is she a boomer?
It depends.
There's always somebody that's desperate enough to do that. So.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, Peacemaker was fire, dude. I fucking loved every episode. I mean, even the finale, with it being as soft of a landing as it was, I enjoyed it. And that was, I think, James Gunn directed that last one. He might have did a few in this season. He didn't do them all, I don't think. But definitely a great show. I'm highly recommending it. I hope you all check it out, including you. I don't know why you don't want to watch it. Like, what do you do with your time?
There's these things called books. I know you have one over there. I think it's where it was last time I was here.
No, I'm a little farther than that. I actually read some of that last night.
Yeah, James Gunn.
I'm not a like, I don't like to read for a long period of time. So, like, I like to read a chapter and marinate. I like to marinate on it and then come back to it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Now, sometimes I do get interested, and I'll read for like an hour or two.
Rob likes to be in the presence of a book and marinate with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob just has that shit up as decor. Like he's like those Italians in that Argento movie. You like how I gave the Brad Pitt Italians there?
Italians.
Orlami.
Yeah, James Gunn did do the last episode.
Yeah, I know that.
Took him long enough. He's been on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah, like didn't I say James Gunn did the last episode?
He might have done it, but
No.
yeah, he did.
I said it. He did it. He did the last episode.
Yeah, he did about 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, he did a few. I know he didn't do all of them, but Rob's like, he invites his in-laws into the house, and everybody comes in. He's like, "You see this book on UFOs? I read UFO books. I'm very smart."
Ask me about the government. Ask me about the government.
I know all about ATIP and ALSAP.
Let me tell you about Project Blue Book.
Do you call your mother-in-law mother?
Mother? Ma?
Things are going to be different around here, mother.
I'm bringing my friends over in this house.
I'm like James Gunn with that fucking theme song with this sound effect. All right, so we're going to talk about Monster, the Ed Gein story. What'd you think, Robzilla?
I don't know. I kind of liked it, but it's just so outrageous. I mean,
it really is.
I felt it was more of a comedy show to me with twisted humor, basically, to me.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, they added a lot of fictional things in it to dramatize the show.
A lot, yeah.
A lot, man. But Ed Gein, man, he's just off his rocker. Like, you know those guys that you're always like, that's an odd bird. Like,
that's that guy.
It's time to start watching those dudes.
Yeah. 'Cause they're digging at people and fucking them. That's what they're doing.
But it's funny, like, I know a lot of people have issues with the Monster series. Is it Ryan Murphy that does these?
Right, he's sort of been the main guy, but said its first season was not in its. It is the first season not held by Ryan Murphy, with writer Brennan serving as the sole creator and writer.
Okay,
this season, so Ryan Murphy wasn't particularly involved in this one, I guess.
I know he gets a lot of shit because a lot of people say that he glorifies these killers and gives them a platform with these shows, and obviously none of the victims receive any compensation for this, which I don't know why they would. But yeah, I mean, it is a crazy show. There's a lot, like, if you're sensitive to regular horror, I mean, it's pretty vulgar, pretty gruesome at times.
A lot of
there's a lot of
sex.
There's a lot of fucking dead bodies.
Yes,
that's for sure.
Necrophilia.
Yeah.
He doesn't mean a lot of dead fucking bodies. He means a lot of fucking of dead bodies.
Yes.
Thank you.
A lot of fucking of corpses.
Yeah.
And there's obviously some chainsaw scenes, and I mean, you see people gutted, and you see
a lot of Nazis.
Jackie from Roseanne.
Yeah.
Is that her name? She plays Ed Gein's mother.
Yeah.
What's
Laurie Metcalf is her name.
Yeah, she's. I wonder if that was really her, because that's a full nude scene where she strokes out.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I mean, I'm sure you've heard of it.
Somebody put it on.
I can take care of you now, mother.
On social media somewhere, it's like, seeing Aunt Jackie from Roseanne's full bush was not something my childhood needed.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's full on bush too. It's not like just shaving down and growing out in one part. It's a full on bush, like that Homer disappears into.
You like that Jezebel, don't you?
Well, it was what state was this? I don't forget.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, it was like Wisconsin in the 50s or something, or 60s.
Wisconsin churns out some fucking freaks, man, don't they?
What else are you gonna do in Wisconsin?
Yeah. It's the same thing with Ohio, though. Dahmer was from Ohio, right?
I think he lived here for a while. It's always, people are born here or live here in their childhood or something.
I really think a lot of it has to do with like
he lived in Milwaukee,
being
Wisconsin.
lonely and having too much free time with some of these people too, and that was definitely a case with Ed Gein.
Well, he even in the show he's like, well, I just spent too much time by myself. What's the problem?
Yeah.
I'm like, no, your mother fucked you
Yeah,
up.
his mom really did a fucking number on him, though. And, I mean, here's the thing. If you're looking for an Ed Gein story that's historically accurate, this is just not it for you. I mean, they add a lot of shit in. They kind of guess at what goes on because, I mean, I was reading about his brother, and it sounds like he got away with that shit, dude.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I think his brother was the first person he killed.
I got you good. Are you getting up?
Yeah. I got you good.
He walks away. He's,
yeah. It's
Dude,
funny
yeah.
that I mean, that just goes to show you, like, these people that are schizophrenic and just crazy in general, like, they really see shit going on in their brain, and sometimes they act on it and they don't even realize that they've done it. And that was another thing with the show, is they really try to, like, flip it. Like, obviously you get one hell of a run with him.
Yeah.
And then they flip it, and they, by the end of the show, they have you feeling sorry for this dude. And there's a scene where Charlie Hunman is talking to the therapist.
Yeah.
And he just full on breaks down and cries. He's like, I just want to be normal. I'm just tired of this stuff. And, you know, that's when the doctor's like, dude, you're fucked up and you need to start taking this medicine.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's like, you know, when normal people have a regular thought, I forget how he phrased it, but he was like, you have thousands of thoughts that are just like shattered glass. And
well, he said you would keep it to yourself, but then with how you are, you would think of it and then you would shout it out.
Yeah. Like, so he was just doing shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, Ed Gein lived for a while though.
He died in 1984, I believe.
Yeah. So that's a while, because this shit happened in the 50s. Yeah. So he was just sitting on death row, or
he was in a mental institution.
Oh, that's right, because he wasn't. He was declared insane.
Yeah,
and he couldn't stand
unfit.
trial.
Yeah, he's unfit.
Yeah, well, you know, and then they rehabilitated him, and they tried to try him again.
Yeah,
and it was the same thing. They were like, "Nah, the dude's crazy. He's got to go back."
Yeah,
but man, there for a while, I wonder how accurate that was with him being in the nursing home.
Well, they're like, oh, hey, Ed, could you lock up these two areas?
Yeah, they're like fucking
no
letting Ed walk around. Like, this is a mass murderer, and he's just got his room with the building.
Yeah, it's just like he seemed like he was the most normal one out of that whole group.
Yeah, but
you're a cocksucker,
right. Poor Ed Gein getting stuck in the insane asylum.
Yeah, getting bit, attacked. He's like, oh.
He's like, God damn it.
It's like, fucking savage.
But I thought it was funny, like, at one point in the show, they auction off his shit.
Yeah.
And I guess he got some of the money from that. Like, I don't know how that's possible. I thought the one dude was going to take it all.
Yeah.
But he ended up with like $300, and the nurse was like, hey, why don't you hook me up with a 50?
Yeah.
It was a 20 at first, and then she's like, maybe 50.
He's like, could you give me a pair of these panties and bra, please?
Yeah. He had her go shopping for
and get radios,
bra and panties, and then
radios.
Yeah, it was like some kind of long distance radio.
Yeah,
and he wanted them to send them to like two other people.
Yeah,
and one was the transsexual that he kind of idolized
right
at the time, which I don't even know if that's historically accurate.
I know the Richard Speck is somewhat accurate.
Oh, about him idolizing and sending him.
Yeah, that, and then because I know true with he did kill like the 8 nurses. And
Richard Speck.
Yeah. So you gonna choke your chicken at these titties?
That was so weird, wasn't it? There's a whole scene with Richard Speck where he's like, it just like the next scene pops up and it's him walking through this prison. And it's obviously like a high security prison because everybody's locked up in individual cells. And they're all like hollering at him, and he's flipping his hair and perking his tits up. And he gets into this room, and this giant fucking black dude comes in, and he's like, he sits down and he's smoking. He's like, all right, here's the deal. Pack of cigarettes will get your dick sucked. He was like $50 and yada, yada, yada. You can fuck my ass all you want. And you're just like, what the fuck am I watching here?
And he's like, well, all I got is this rock.
He's like, that'll get you anything you want.
He's like, I want to be up in that ass.
And they really show you the sex scene in this
was hardcore
conjugal visit room. And this dude's going to town on Richard Speck, and he's like moaning like a what was he? Yeah, like a pig or something?
Yeah,
like it was weird, dude. Just really, really weird show. Like, and they kind of do things where, like when he's doing the certain murders or whatever, then it flash forwards to like Alfred Hitchcock making Psycho and what's his face, Anthony
Perkins.
Anthony Perkins, and it kind of goes through his struggles with nobody wanting to cast him for other roles other than Psycho like people, and then you go to like how they came up with the idea for Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Toby Hooper.
And then obviously they touched a little bit on Lambs of Silence of the Lambs.
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill was inspired by him with the whole, woman thing.
The tuckage and the dancing.
Just really, it's really odd. And like, man, that woman fucked him up.
Yeah.
So bad. But I was listening to, it was like an Ed Gein historian or something, and he was pissed. He was like, this show is
blasphemy.
It's all fabricated. Yeah. It's all fabricated. But how much of it is fabricated is what I would like to know.
Right.
Because, I'm not an Ed Gein historian. Obviously, I knew about him, and I knew Texas Chainsaw was based off of him. I did not know Psycho was based off of him.
Yeah, some of that stuff I did not know at all.
And
I've heard of Ed Gein, but I never
knew
the backstory of all
I knew that Silence of the Lambs was based off of a serial killer, but I didn't know it was Ed Gein. So
I think he was like the first big one.
Well, they even said too, you're the most notorious since Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I did like that with the Alfred Hitchcock. He's like, I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah, where he's sitting in the theater and he sees like people are screaming, walking off, and he's just like,
passing out.
I can do whatever I want.
I know. He was like,
he had that penguin.
Yeah, that's what it was.
He sounded like the penguin from what was it? The Penguin HBO show.
Yeah.
But I don't even know his nationality. Do you?
Hitchcock?
Yeah.
He was British.
British? Yeah, he's got a weird accent in the show, obviously, but that's a guy I kind of want to watch, a show about. I know there's that one HBO movie about Hitchcock, but I never watched it.
There's a couple. There was a movie called Hitchcock that has Anthony Hopkins as Hitchcock that I watched recently. I was into it. It wasn't like great or anything, but it was a pretty good watch.
I heard he was like really fucked up. Like he would actually watch like his actresses get dressed and stuff.
Some of that's true. I don't know if like actually watching him get dressed is true, but he was very possessive of them, especially some of them more than others. But he was very known for like having a thing for his blonde actresses and that kind of stuff. So he was definitely a bit of an oddball himself.
Right.
Like I say, depends on who you ask on how bad it was. Some say he could be really bad about it, and some say some of those stories are overblown. So it's kind of hard to tell.
It's funny in the Ed Gein story how he has the nurse buy him the 3 radios, and he was like, I want you to send them to this person and that person. And it cuts to a scene where he's talking, and so much of this Ed Gein thing, like you don't know what to take seriously and what to not take seriously because he's hallucinating through the whole thing.
Like what's real and what's not.
Yeah, it's hard telling until they, pull the curtain back. But there's a scene where he's talking to, what was her name? The Nazi, she was like the notorious Nazi killer or some shit like that. Or she's not a Nazi killer, but she killed Jews in Nazi camps. But then they made like comic books off of her or whatever.
I mean, Ilsa,
yes. I knew you would know. But
like the Butcher of Bastards or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. But he, like one of the people that he wants to send a radio to is her. Mm-hmm. And he's having this whole conversation with her, and then the transsexual that he idolizes. And it gets to a point where he's explaining, like the character is explaining something to him, and then it turns around and it's the doctor talking to him. Mm. And the doctor's like, Ed, your radio's not even plugged in.
You wouldn't talk to anybody.
We can't send this to anybody. We just can't do that. We can't let you talk to anybody. Mm. And he is so like shocked by this. And like, that's how fucking crazy this dude was. He had full on fucking conversations and all kinds of shit in his head. And like, there's a scene where he thinks he kills one of the nurses, and he gets up the next morning thinking everything's going to be great. and he sees this fucking bitch nurse coming down the hallway, and he's like, I killed you.
Yeah. That part was actually kind of like a little bit scary because like
Yeah.
he's talking to her. He's like, you can't get that far because I'm closer to the door than you.
Oh, yeah.
That creeped me the fuck out.
It's terrifying.
Yeah.
That means he's thought about that before, how to do that. Yeah.
It's like he's not that slow. I mean, he's got those thoughts. So
Yeah, and we didn't even talk about like the girl that
Adeline.
Yeah, that kind of dated him. She was just as fucked up as him.
I'm saving myself for marriage, and then she's banging every dude.
Yeah, she's fucking everybody. She played fucking Ed, dude.
Yeah.
But
there's a problem. Well, what's that? You're too warm.
They like, I don't know how true this is, but there's a part where Ed is essentially having his run at whatever body he's dug up, and she knows that these bodies are in the house, which again, it's completely fabricated. It sounds like this part of it, but she, all of her plans fall through. So she goes to her backup plan, Ed, because she doesn't want to stay at home with mom. And she goes in and they go to, get it on. And Ed's like, you're too warm. And he makes her take an ice bath. And you're like, oh my God, that's fucking sick right there. Like poor Ed. He just doesn't know what he's missing.
I've heard of people doing that. I don't know how much it happens in the real world, but I've heard of people doing that, like giving,
making their partner take an ice bath.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
So that woman, the war criminal, is Ilsa Koch, Koch, and the name was the bitch of Birchenwald or the witch of Birchenwald.
Yeah. But supposedly they said like him seeing photos of like, the
war crimes and
the concentration camps and all the dead bodies piled up, like set him off and made him want to do all this shit. I think his mother just made him fucking crazy.
Yeah.
He was crazy to begin with. And then when you get harped like that, you just go fucking nuts.
My wham wham?
Right.
You know what really probably made him do it? Video games.
Yep.
Yeah. In 1950.
Right.
In 1950.
They'll do it to you.
Number one video game of the year was watching paint dry. Yeah, it's been a long time since I had my serial killer phase when I was a young gentleman.
Yeah.
When I read about Ed Gein and all those guys, so it's been a while. But I've known like he was sort of that first big serial in like pop culture, and that he really did inspire a lot of those pieces. They took pieces of his story for, like, as you say, Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that stuff. Because he made like lampshades out of people's skins and all that kind of stuff.
We haven't even talked about that. Like, yeah, he was fixing all the broken fucking chairs in the house with fucking skin
and stuff. Yeah,
and then making bowls with skulls.
Yeah, he would eat out of a skull every day. It was his favorite bowl. He sawed a skull in half.
Mother, have you seen my favorite bowl I like to eat?
Yeah.
And he would just eat pork and beans. That's it.
That's what he was eating. Yeah. Which they said I'm pretty sure they said he didn't venture into eating people, but I mean, I got to think if you're cutting motherfuckers up and boiling.
I'm not sure how true or untrue it is. They referred to him as a cannibal, I think.
Well, he was boiling a heart at one point, so.
Where are you going to do that heart, Ed? I mean, like, they're like freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. Hey, he was crazy though, man. But yeah, I mean, that all being said, the show was good, I thought. And while they do kind of like glamorize him as, being a pop culture icon at, in the future and all that, they bring it back down and kind of make you sympathize with what he was going through towards the end. But I mean, what are you supposed to do with these crazy people though? Right. I mean, are you supposed to feel sorry for them? No, not really. But I mean, I guess it just goes to show you, how much they've shit on, insane asylums and mental health in general with funding and stuff. Because there's one point where they actually show that where he's used to certain things and they're like, things have got to change around here because we just don't have the funding. But I thought it would be cool to take a look here. I'm still looking for it here. Here's something from people.com from 2 days ago. 8 terrifying shows, movies, and documentaries inspired by serial killer Ed Gein to watch after Monster. What? So let's pull this bad boy up. We get this on the screen here. Don't you love how it does that? All right. So there you go. Psycho's right on the cusp there. So Psycho 1960, adapted from Robert, is it Bloch?
I always say, I think it's Bloch.
Bloch?
Yeah.
Bloch's 1959 novel of the same name and directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Psycho follows one of cinema's most notorious horror figures, Norman Bates, and his disturbing fixation on mother. Bloch denied having used Gein as a basis for Bates. Thank you, people. I don't need to see that. Though said during a conversation at the World Horror Convention in 1991 that he used the serial killer's circumstances as inspiration. I mean, it's pretty goddamn close.
Mother.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which some people might say is the best horror movie ever made. I don't know if I'm in that camp, but
I don't go that far. I need to. It's been years since I've watched it. I got a Blu-ray or something at home. I need to get back to it, check it out.
yeah. One of the most known Gein-inspired works is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was released in 1974 and follows Leatherface, a character who wears masks made of human skin and terrorizes victims alongside his cannibalistic family.
There is a like an opening crawl or text at the beginning of the movie that says it's based off a true story or true events or something like that.
Yeah. Deranged, 1974. Have you seen that?
Doesn't sound familiar.
I have not seen that either. Released in 1974 and presented in the style of a true crime documentary, Deranged follows Ezra Cobb, Robert's Blossom, an isolated farmer turned deadly grave robber in the wake of his mother's death. Yeah, I saw somebody talking about this, and it sounds like it's like the Ed Gein story.
Right.
That would be one to watch. We should watch that.
Yeah, Deranged, and it's on Prime Video.
The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Another Gein-inspired film depicted in Monster. The Ed Gein Story is 1991's The Silence of the Lambs, adapted from Thomas Harris's 1988 novel of the same name. The movie follows young FBI trainee Clarice starring Jodie Foster, as she interviews Dr. Hannibal Lecter, Anthony Hopkins, hoping that the psychiatrist and cannibalistic murderer can help her track down serial killer Buffalo Bill, Ted Levine, who skins his female victims. Sounds like Ed Gein. As depicted in Monster, the Ed Gein Story, Gein's gruesome practice of creating clothing from human skin helped inspire Harris's creation of Buffalo Bill. Ed Gein, The Butcher of Plainfield, 2007. Kane Hodder portrays the Tiller serial killer. The horror film shows the discovery of an investigation into Gein's gruesome crimes. Never even...
I feel like I've seen that pop up on streaming.
Yeah.
Or something. I think it's like one of those sort of direct to DVD back then or whatever.
Yeah.
Kind of movies.
Psycho, The Lost Tapes of Ed Gein, 2023. This is an MGM Plus original docuseries that delves into the Butcher of Plainfield's haunting crimes, including archived footage and interviews with historians, forensic psychologists, and more. The 4-part docuseries is available to watch on MGM Plus or on Prime Video with an MGM Plus trial. 3 on a Meat Hook, 1972. This was released in 1972 and loosely inspired by Gein's crimes. 3 on a Meat Hook is a fictional horror film in which 4 girls' a car breaks down on their way home from a weekend getaway, leading them to spend the night at a farmhouse of a widowed man and his seemingly friendly, though actually troubled son. You can stream that on Apple TV Plus. FX's American Horror Story Asylum. Oh, I didn't know that was kind of thought of from the Ed Gein universe.
Bloody face.
The FX horror show has seen plenty of haunting villains and criminals through Gein's story. Comes, though, an American Horror Story Asylum through Dr. Oliver Thredson, Zachary Quinto, otherwise known as Bloody Face. Thredson's murderous actions, including skinning victims, were motivated by his search for a mother figure after being abandoned as a child. You can catch that on Hulu and Prime Video. So, yeah, there's all that for you. All right, get us back on screen there. There we go. Whew. It's a lot to cover, though. And, he only killed on record like 2 people, right?
2. Yeah.
And it was the lady that owned the bar, and then
he got charged for her murder, and then the other woman, he said he don't remember. Like I guess like he said he was looking at a gun and it got discharged somehow. And
he never admitted to those murders. I don't think.
Yeah, he said I don't remember.
They got him for it. Like he even passed a lie detector test.
Right.
Which I mean that just goes to show you when you're crazy and you're doing that shit, you don't realize you're doing it.
Yeah, you believe it.
You know, not that a lie detector test is 100% accurate, but normally they can tell when you're bullshitting with them. So maybe he just believed he didn't, or he had multiple personalities. Who the fuck knows, man? This dude was crazy. And he died of lung cancer. Yep. I don't know if he smoked, though. You don't see him smoke a whole lot.
Yeah, you don't really see him.
I know, everybody back then smoked.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they smoked everywhere.
They came smoking out of the womb, so.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You could smoke in restaurants, and so I mean, he was always around cigarette smoke.
Back then, cigarettes were good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep, they really were. They cured the common cold back then. But yeah, so Ed Gein, man, I mean, if you like serial killer shit, you're gonna love that show.
Yeah, of course.
But if you're a little sensitive to horror stuff, it's probably not for you. But I would say stop being a sissy and watch it.
I'm taking you home with me, Ed. You're moving in.
Oh, dude!
After you give it the
man,
cock.
there's this. So he goes in to get some stuff from this hardware store, and there's an older lady, but of course the lady did not look this attractive in real life.
Right.
I mean, this was a hot ass old lady that was hitting on him or whatever, but he ends up complimenting her because he could tell she was really depressed, and she thinks she's hit the fucking lottery because this dude's being so nice to her. And you know, it's funny, he has some he orders something from her,
lime,
and he's like 5 cents short or something like that, or maybe a quarter short.
Yeah, I think it was 50 cents, but you only had a quarter or something like that.
Yeah, and she was like, "Don't worry, Ed, I'll cover you." And he's like, "Well, how about we go to dinner at, you know, the pharmacy, because the pharmacy had a little diner in there." He's like, "I've got credit in there. We can go there." And she's really not eating. And he's like, "You need to eat. You need your strength." And she takes him back to the house and gets him drunk on wine and ends up making him bang her on the couch. And she's like, "Eddie, if you give me a good pumping, I would love you forever."
Yeah, she's like, "I'll let you wear my panties."
Yeah,
something like that.
Something like that. Yeah,
So he was.
I think it was.
Down. He was down.
I think it was. She was like, "I'll let you wear my brassiere and panties."
Yeah, that's what it was.
And he, like, his eyes lit up. He was like, "Okay."
He was ready.
But you know, she thinks she's like, "You're moving in after this," and he goes home and you know, he kind of has like the body that's up in the upstairs that he thinks is his mom. You know, he hears the conversation. "You've been with that bicycle of the town, you know, everybody's rode that."
Yeah.
And, you know, he thinks he's going to hell after that. So he freaks out and he goes to meet her, and she plans this nice little candle lit lunch in the back of the hardware store. And he goes back there and he sees these cold cut sandwiches and he freaks the fuck out. He's like, "These sinful cold cuts." He's like, You're the town bicycle. You what have you done to me?"
Yeah. You made me drink, fornicate with married women, these sinful cold cuts.
Oh, dude, it was hilarious, dude.
And then Charlie Hunnam is still fucking ripped. So I'm like, and then women are probably like, "I'll let him fuck me if I was dead." It's just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, like, if, like, I mean, he obviously looks like Ed Gein in certain situations, but
the whole voice thing.
Yeah, that was weird because I heard a tape of him talking.
He sounds
nothing like that. He sounds like a regular country dude.
Somebody said he sounded like a possessed Mickey Mouse or something like that.
Yeah, they made him sound like a really autistic dude, you know?
He sounded like a less stupid version of Goofy.
Yeah.
You know, but
less stupid version of
Goofy.
I mean, yeah, like,
why are you calling Goofy stupid?
Yeah, is Goofy not
stupid as fuck? That's why.
Goofy was a dad doing the best he could.
J-Max. God, you embarrass me.
Yeah, what's your harp on Goofy, dude? Yeah. Everybody loves Goofy.
I love Goofy. He's stupid. J-Max.
Is he stupid? I mean, he's goofy. Goofy and stupid are not the same thing.
That's fine.
You judgmental prick.
I know. It happens.
Oh, man. Okay, so next on the docket here. Let me pull this up. We're going to talk about VHS-Halloween. All right. This is Rob's wheelhouse, so I'm going to let him take the lead here. But, basically, if you've seen the VHS movies, they're found footage movies, short stories. It's an anthology. Normally, there's like 3 or 4 stories per movie.
Roughly in that ballpark.
Yeah, but a collection of Halloween-themed videotapes unleashes a series of twisted, blood-soaked tales, turning Trick or Treat into a struggle for survival. So you go ahead, Rob. Tell us what you thought of this, since you're the expert on these.
I don't know about expert.
You're the expert on these found footage flicks.
Yeah, far from it.
Whether you like it or not.
Right.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, buddy.
So it's the theme this time, so it's Halloween. So I do appreciate the theme. There's a couple of stories I like, but it's hard to compare for the last year's one, which is a VHS Beyond, which is phenomenal.
VHS Beyond was really good.
It was super good. So with this one, so of course they have like the one main story which they follow, which is they're trying to harvest a poltergeist into a soda, basically. I kind of like the story because it's got the Prince of Darkness vibes for it.
Yeah, that one's kind of like going on.
Yeah, throughout.
They show it to you after every story they get through. But yeah, there was some cool scenes in that.
Yeah, so I kind of like that. Some people didn't, but I like it because it's got that Prince of Darkness vibe for it.
I was kind of like, where the fuck are they going with this?
Yeah.
Like, enough is enough. Like, come on, give me something here.
I did kind of like the diet. It's called Diet Phantasma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the sort of the joke by the end of it is they make a commercial like made with real ghosts,
Right.
Yeah.
And if you heard something like that in a commercial, you'd be like, ah ha ha. But like the joke is they're really trying to put spirits into this Diet Phantasma.
And like the main guy, he's such a prick. He's like, I told you to tone it down. She's like, we're fucking trying. I was like, and these are these people.
I love that they named him Rothschild.
Yeah.
Like, he has to be a dick with that last name. Oh man. All right, come on, Rob. What are you doing over there?
So there's a total, besides the Diet Phantasma, there's a total of 5 stories.
Okay.
So I would say probably the one that's most disturbing is
Why don't
probably
you just
one
tell us
called-
what the next story is, Rob, before you jump to your favorite?
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah, give us a list of all the stories
All
real
right,
quick.
so the first one is Coochie Coochie Coo. So basically...
That's a good one.
I know. Yes,
It's a good one. I had anxiety watching that one.
Yeah. When you got... basically like ghoul milk everywhere and feeding children.
Like running through the hallways and shit. Like,
screaming and
oh
shit.
man.
Yeah. So that was the first one.
I didn't care for that one too much.
It was okay.
Really?
Yeah. It's just to be upfront. I didn't care for this whole thing all that much.
Yeah, there's a. I like
it was
2.
very meh.
Yeah.
for me.
It was okay. Like, it was entertaining, but I'm not going to watch it again.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to watch it every Halloween.
No,
Right. The Coochie Coochie Coo is, it's like 2 girls dressed. Well, for one, I hate the found footage thing where it's like they keep the camera on all the time.
Yeah.
Like I had a grandma with the VHS camera like attached to her shoulder, and she wouldn't leave shit on that long.
Right.
But like the 2, it's just your kind of your basic story of like these 2 girls go into a haunted house and there's a mother back to mother again.
Well, it's like their last time before the one goes off to college, and like the other one's kind of jealous that she's smarter than her or whatever. She's like, "You're leaving me." It's like, well.
And
sorry.
it is.
Hell, you shouldn't have been in horror for 4
Yeah.
years.
I
Shouldn't
feel
be
like
so
part of my
fucking
problem with the whole thing is it's like it's too funny in weird spots.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like in this segment alone, I laughed a couple times where I felt like maybe I shouldn't.
Yeah.
We're
I
just-
totally did laugh.
we just had that
you.
dark humor, so it's okay.
Yeah, it
It's
really
all-
is.
And it's not like it's unintentionally funny. Like I think when they were making this, they knew it would be funny.
Yeah.
But
So the next one is Ute Zebra Sick Infra. So basically,
as
that's
above, so below. Rob,
Is that what it is?
you watch this segment? You tell me.
Well, I'm just saying.
Is this the trick-or-treating one?
No. So wait, yeah. So they
Take one, please.
take one.
No, that's the next one.
That's the next one? Okay.
So this one, it's a group of people. They go through an underground passage and they find this supposedly like seance room that this woman with the telephone, with the telephone.
That was good.
Yeah, so that was pretty weird. So something happens, so most of them die, and then there's one survivor. So they're trying to figure out what happened. So, and then that's
That one was actually really good.
Yeah.
I'll give them that.
That was pretty good.
This one is this segment is directed by Paco Plaza, and he was like a co-director on the Wreck movies.
Yeah, okay.
So like it's clear this guy knows how to make a found footage movie.
Yeah.
and so he made a whole, or helped make a full footage movie. So you can tell like this segment really gets it. It's this one guy survives these murders, so they're taking him back, and the police are recording him, and meanwhile they're interspersing that in with like cell phone videos that other people took. And I think out of all of them, this is my favorite segment in the whole thing.
Yeah, it was really well done, and you know, Rob's failing to mention that they come across this crime scene with one survivor or whatever, and everybody's eyeballs are ripped out, and it's just fucking insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed this one. It was really good.
So then the next one is called Fun Size. So basically,
that's the take one.
Yeah. Yep. So basically, 4 friends, both couples. So they go for, trick or treating basically, and they stop at one house, and it says, only take one, but it's very weird candy they've never seen before.
Very strange candy. In fact, one of them is a chocolate penis, and the guy takes it off, and he's like, "It's delicious."
And he's like, "There's a lot of layers and texture. It's gross." So
they even had the cream come out of it all over his face.
Yeah. So basically, he's like, "Well, I'm gonna get another one." So he goes to grab another one, and the hand comes out of the bucket and grabs him. He's like, "Oh, that's a great trick," but
pulls him in.
Yeah, it pulls him in, and it cuts away, and then it shows like his feet dangling, like he's getting pulled in. That was pretty funny.
That one kind of had like a Goosebumps feel. I felt like.
Yeah, it's a very very kiddish.
Yeah. I mean, except for the penis.
Yeah, that was a little much.
You see a couple penises, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another segment. I didn't really do it for me. It's another one that I think is very humor heavy in a sense. Looking at the guys, the guy who directed this segment is called Casper Kelly, and he's got a lot of like Nickelodeon cartoons from back in the day, like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and then like a couple of like Adult Swim stuff. So this whole segment is very like Adult Swim humory kind of stuff, which
that's fair.
I kind of like sometimes, but I don't know, this segment didn't really do it. The flying candy bucket coming after it.
Yeah,
it's a little too silly for me. I get what he was going for,
but what happens?
Yeah.
Like there's a part where they chop a creature's arm off, and it's like gumballs just come out or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know what it was. It was candy of some sort, but it was just like it was too silly, almost, and you're just like, you couldn't take it seriously in certain moments.
The sort of like pumpkin-headed villain was kind of neat looking.
Yeah. And then the next one is, I think, probably one of the most disturbing one, called Kid Print. So basically, this guy, he basically does like he owns like a video recording store. So basically, he records kids the night of Halloween in case they go missing, because there's a lot of kids going missing. They
stand up to a chart to show how tall they are, and
and then of course he goes back home and to help trick or treating, and then I guess the cops show up like, "Hey, someone's missing. We need you to go back and get the videotape so we can put on the news."
Long story short, he walks into something. We said we were going to do a spoiler free. We're fucking talking about every last detail of these things.
I mean, it's not like they're all that spoiler.
Yeah.
People getting killed.
Yeah. I mean, we're basically giving you the story here, but
so that was the most disturbing, I would say, out of the bunch.
Yeah, that one was pretty wild.
Really dark. Yeah.
I like the premise of this one quite a bit, actually.
That one could be like a standalone movie or a show, it seemed like.
Yeah, like the guy owns his video store, electronics store, and he's doing that stuff, and there's this, people are like in the background talking like, "Oh, another kid went missing," and all that stuff. And then the guy gets tangled up in what's really going on as well. And it is kind of brutal, VHS-y looking. I almost didn't like it for that. It's a little too much.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's almost like a snuff.
The tracking's all off, and it feels like you're watching a pay-per-view at some point.
It really does feel like you're watching something you shouldn't be watching.
It's like a snuff film almost. It feels like.
And again, like I said, I like the premise quite a bit, and even kind of what's going on. But I wish it wasn't a found footage movie. It's another like a guy from an electronics store, like. It's set in the 90s. Yeah. Like he's just going to walk around all the time with his video camera on him and all that.
Like it's on everywhere. Yeah. Like he pulls up into the driveway and he's like, "Hi, honey." But let me ask you a question. Did it bring back some memories while you were watching that? Like when they did the Halloween party at the park, and
it did look kind of like 90s-ish.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I felt like I'm watching that Halloween party at the park scene, and it just brought back memories of being in elementary school and apple bobbing.
His car was like a 90s car. His store looked kind of like a 90s store. it almost looked like a real VHS segment almost. You know?
Yeah, crazy, man.
I think
Like I say, it's a little good premise. I just wish it maybe had been done a little differently.
A little bit more out of that one.
Yeah.
A little bit more. Because, I mean, it just, when the switch flips in that one, it flips.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, shit,
It goes
it's over.
quick, yeah. And the last one is Home Haunt. So basically, this guy's a huge fan of Halloween. You know, he always had it with his son, but his son's a teenager now, so he just don't give a shit. So he wants to have like this one big last one, and he obtains some kind of record and he plays it in his like haunted house theme, and it has a backyard, and a lot of things start happening. This is probably my favorite fun one. Like it was
that one was good.
Yeah, it was very over the top gore, but it's so much fun.
I love when it gets going and the people go in to the haunted house, and he's like, God damn it, this is the same thing as last year, and then people are getting waxed and screaming and running. Oh, that's so good.
Okay, Rob, what's the big cameo in that segment?
Let's see here. I'm not for certain. What's the big cameo?
Who's the guy with the white hair who goes into the haunt complaining how shitty it is?
I don't know.
It's Rick Baker.
Oh, that's right.
Guy who did the werewolf, American
the
Werewolf in London, and many other things. But
the
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. I'm like, he looked a little familiar, but I'm like, I don't think that's anybody.
Now I got to watch it again to see this cameo.
He's like,
this is another one. I really kind of like the premise, and again, I just hate that it's found footage style.
Yeah. That's the thing with some of these, like you watch them and you're like, this could be a really great movie, and
or even like a little mini series or show.
Yeah,
I'd be happy if they got away from the found footage premise. They could leave it in there a little bit, but I just, like I said, I'm not a big found footage person in general. It's kind of hard to do, and like I say, even the guy who did a whole found footage movie, he's like the only one who kind of gets it pretty close.
Yeah. Well, even that, I think there's a lot of misses, but there's some really good hits. Like when you deal with like Wreck and Wreck 2, which is phenomenal. It's like some of the best found footage ones. But yeah, like you said, he gets it, so it just depends. But there's some that's really good though.
Okay.
I always like the VHS. Okay. Get fucked.
Holmes,
essay.
All I said, sir, you better watch your tone with me before I make a call to ICE.
What did Leo say about the guy knocking on his door?
You knock on everybody's door like that, homie?
But yeah, it's I need to go back and watch the VHS Beyond. I didn't watch that one when it came out last year. I don't think I had Shudder last year.
I wish in like the first segment of VHS Beyond, they can make a whole series out of that.
So I went back and watched the first 2 VHSs, maybe 2 or 3. They're okay, but I don't the found footage. I get they do it kind of to save money, to do it on the cheap, and you can give some of these people a chance to make a short. But it's just really not for me for the most part.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
All right. You know what time it is now. It's time for the last segment, which is really going to be a quick segment. So this is kind of a short episode because we're going to do 3 episodes. So we'll do another spooky episode next week. And then the following week, we'll have our sleazy horror trivia. And we're going to do that a little differently this year. I'm hoping to do it with a trivia website and put all the questions in there and rounds in there. But, okay. So who wants to go first with their spooky pick?
Mr. PBS.
Give us something good here.
Not me.
Give us something good here.
All right. Well, you did kind of spring this on us, but I got a good idea for the spooky pick to start you off. So, my big project for the month is to go through and watch like all the Frankenstein films I got, because I think technically it won't be on Netflix until November, but Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie will be released like theatrically, like probably in their 1 or 2 theaters or whatever at the end of October, and then it'll be on Netflix in November. So my big rewatch or first time watch project for the month is to watch my Frankenstein movies. So my spooky pick for this first week is Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein, because you really got to watch both of them, I think, to get the full Frankenstein experience.
I almost fired up Bride of Frankenstein. I saw it was on Prime or something like that?
On Prime or Shudder or something like that.
Yeah.
The thing is, the first Frankenstein movie is kind of iconic. You know, you got Boris Karloff as the monster. You got Colin Clive as Dr. Frankenstein. You got It's Alive and all that stuff. But it's not really like the best movie. Bride of Frankenstein it's got the bride and all that, so it's not quite maybe as iconic as Frankenstein, but it's actually a better movie. So I think when you think of like Frankenstein sort of pop culturally, you're really thinking of both of them. So I really think you got to check out both of them. And they're both like an hour and 10, 15 minutes each. So you can get them all in under 2.5 hours. So
Good.
Check out Frankenstein or Bride of Frankenstein, directed by James Whale. Both streaming, I think, on Amazon Prime, Shudder, something like that. Or you can just own them on Blu-ray like I do.
Mm-hmm.
And
Cool, like
you can
Mr.
also
PS.
own them taped off of VHS from AMC's Monster Fest from the 90s like I do. At least I think I do.
I love it. AMC's Fear Fest, dude. It's the best thing ever.
Back in the 90s, AMC was still commercial free, and they'd have like somebody would host it every year, like Linda Blair hosted it one year. They'd have little spooky commercials or intros in between stuff. Good times.
Rob, do you want to go?
Yeah, so I'm going to pick. I just watched this recently. I've been wanting to watch it, but it's now on HBO Max called "Bring Her Back." So this is the sequel to.
It's a good flick.
It's a great follow up for Talk to Me from the same guys who did that movie.
Let me talk to you.
Let me talk to you.
No, wait, that's
But,
something.
it's kind of gory on certain parts, but it's a very unsettling, unnerving feel to the show, to the movie. But I think it's a great follow up. So if you like Talk to Me, I feel like you'll like this, and I think it's a great follow up to it. So definitely check it out. That's on HBO Max.
All right.
I also watched Bring Her Back last week or the week before.
What'd you think?
Solid movie. I gave it a 3.5.
It's not better than Talk to Me, but it was really solid. I thought.
And I wasn't the biggest fan of Talk to Me either. It was good, much like this one. My biggest problem with this one is it's another one of those long line of like, I call it like trauma porn movies. You know, like it's all about grief and trauma and this. And I'm like,
I was just thinking about that today. Like, I had Halloween 3 Season of Witch up, and I was like, and even the Argento movie we watched, like, how hard is it to just like cut all that fucking trauma shit out? Like, I get it. Like, we're in this era of trauma and
health
and horror, whatever you want to call it, but like, I just want a fun fucking horror movie where a chick is, has the odds stacked against her and has to get the fuck out of Dodge without getting killed by this maniac.
I always in my mind think of like Nightmare on Elm Street. Like if they made it today, like Freddy Krueger really represents Nancy's mom's alcoholism.
Yeah.
Voice. Like no, it's a dream demon.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah,
yeah, it is what
Keep
it
it
is
simple.
here. Yeah.
So it's
like you're stretching here.
Solid movie. I definitely recommend people who are into that give it a chance. But that's sort of my thing. I'm always against like more trauma, more grief.
I just want to see hot, attractive women showing the nips and the boobies. Total,
Killing the bad
I got
guys.
that. I got that whole craving from Argento earlier, and it was great. Like, why can't we just go back to that? Just have some slashers, show some titties, show people having unprotected sex and getting murdered because of it.
Having the final girls. The final girl save the day.
Yeah, I mean,
Virgin.
You can't go wrong with the final girl formula. Like, you just can't go wrong.
And I just watched that on Tubi, The Final Girls from 2015.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a fun movie.
Yeah,
it's a fun show.
It's a fun little watch.
Yeah. Adam Devine in it.
Yeah.
2015.
All right. Last pick.
Is it on me?
Yeah.
It's on me? Man. So, I was talking about Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. And man, I got to go with something from my dude, Tom Atkins. And it is not going to be Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. Even though, if you haven't seen it, because Michael Myers isn't in it, I used to shit on that movie because of that. Because, I want to see Michael Myers and all that. But every time I rewatch it, it gets a little better. And I enjoy it. Like that opening, I was just telling you earlier, that opening is fucking solid, dude.
I just, everybody's doing their Spooktober watches and all that on TikTok, and I was going by somebody and they were shitting on Halloween 3. I'm like, I don't need to follow you.
You disgust
I mean,
me.
listen, it's a great movie. Should it be called Halloween? No, it should just be called Season of the Witch, and it'd be a lot better. But then again, it is very Halloween theme-ish.
I think even me as a kid, when I saw that, I'm like, they ain't got Michael Myers. What the fuck?
And you know what? Thinking about this year after year and all that. Like, it's John Carpenter's shit. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
Again,
like, get over it, people.
I told you this, like, Halloween 3 is the one I watch the most. Rewatch the most.
It's good.
Halloween 4.
Don't you love how smooth Tom Atkins is in that? Like, when they go to they check into the hotel and she's like, where do you want to sleep? And he's like,
where do you want me to sleep?
Yeah. And she says something and he goes,
don't ask me that question.
He's like, don't ask stupid questions. And he just lays one right on her. Like, where's that fucking romance at nowadays? Come on, people.
I love you. I know.
Right? Nah, like, I'm going to go with the other Tom Atkins movie. Can you guess what it is?
Yeah. Night
of the Creeps. I mean, it's a classic. I bought a Blu-ray just to show a friend when the next time we have a movie night. Matt's never seen Night of the Creeps.
I have to watch. It's been forever though.
Got to pop that cherry, dude. I mean, that's a good movie.
Your dates are here.
Yeah. Got good news for you. Your dates are here. Bad news is they're dead. Is that how he says it?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's fantastic, right?
I mean, there's so many cool parts. Like whether it's the bathroom scene and the creatures are crawling around, and like it's just a great fucking movie, man.
So you get Tom Atkins, directed by my boy Fred Decker, who also directed Monster Squad, starring Jason Lively, who was in National Lampoon's European Vacation.
Yeah.
I met him once years ago at a convention.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think he's like a computer programmer or something now. Cool dude.
That's awesome.
Nice. All right. So that's all we have for you on this episode of the Sleazy Podcast. As always, our call to action is to share the show. Just get one person to listen or watch, and from there we'll get another one. And while you're at it, make sure you're liking and subscribing to the YouTube videos and the TikTok videos and all that stuff. That helps us out greatly. And, we are in the business of getting listeners and watchers. So if you could help us out with that, that would be greatly appreciated. You are our greatest asset if you made it to the end of this. Sometimes I feel like people listen to segments and then they're done.
Yeah.
But if you made it to the end of this, just know that we appreciate all the work you do for us, whether it's showing or commenting or liking.
If you've made it to the end of this, you're doing more work than Robzilla.
Yeah.
Right.
And we love you for that.
Yeah, and we might have to contact you and get you in as a producer.
Yep, absolutely.
But as always, keep it sleazy.
Thanks for listening to the Sleazy Podcast. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and remember, listen to Sleazy.